This guy, Ian, spent 3 years writing letters to his girlfriend. Her name is Jessica. And he wrote her 14 letters. And every letter, and she didn't know this, started with W, then I, then L, then L. All 14 letters ended up spelling with the first letter of the letter, will you marry me? So he did this over 3 years. He revealed all the letters, which he then had framed once he gave them to her. Because the last one also said, love your fiance, before she said yes. So they started this in 2021, 2022. What do you think? Too much or super romantic? My thoughts are with this, it put a lot of time into it, but if you like change your mind at will you and she like figures it out, that's problematic. But she didn't notice. And I don't think I would have either, that the first letter of every word was spelling, will you marry me? But then when it was done, he was able to tell her that. He put the video up, over 4 million views. Lunchbox, you can go first. Your thoughts when hearing this story?
Sounds pretty stupid that it took 3 years to do this. Like, I mean, the slow roll, and after a year, you'd be like, what? I have to go back and look at this letter over here, and then, wait, what? You sent me one 2 years ago, and you want me to keep that? Sounds way complicated and stupid, and I think it's really dumb. I don't understand why it gets so many views. Like, what's so cool about it?
On each letter, too, the first letter was made large. You know, like in the Bible, have that? Yeah. So the first letter, like one of this says, you are, and it starts the whole letter, and that's for the you of will you marry me, but the Y is massive.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, if he gave these letters to her over 3 years, like she has to put that puzzle together, a 3 year puzzle.
Well, she didn't put it together.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so you did this whole puzzle that you think is so cool, and she's like, still don't get it.
And you don't think it's sweet or romantic that he spent 3 years on this project? Now, I don't think it meant he wanted to propose on day one.
But was he like, just in case?
What do you mean?
Like, when he did letter one, was he like, I think I want to marry her?
Well, you can back out.
I
don't know. You can back out at any time.
Sure.
Until you hit the last letter. You can back out at any time.
Why not do one letter a month? I mean, what are we doing? 3 years? I mean, what? It just seems
the timeline of it is really throwing me off, but I think it is romantic and sweet and cool, and 3 years.
Eddie?
But then you can tell her, like, hey, I've been wanting to marry you from day one.
Absolutely.
This is what I've been trying to tell you.
What took you so, 3 years?
Yeah, but maybe she wasn't ready to get married. Maybe he wasn't ready to get married. You can be in a relationship for multiple years without getting engaged.
I know. I guess I'm just older, and I'd be like, 3 years.
Hurry up.
Morgan?
I think this is so romantic. If a guy did this, I would be like, wow, you are so in love with me. Not only did you have patience, you had this idea in your head from the very beginning. Like, this is a
3-year project.
This is a love story. This isn't just like somebody who's like, oh yeah, you seem fine. I'll settle for you.
This is a book. Like, you could write a story with different stories coming off the letters at different parts of their life, and each one of the letters is a chapter in the book. Like, the letter is written about whatever's happening in their life with that letter, and then you write a chapter based on that letter of what's that phases of life, that season. I mean, this is a book. This is so romantic, it's a book.
And writing letters is very romantic. That's like kind of a lost language when it comes to love. People don't really do love letters anymore. So he's doing something that's so lost in like romance now that I feel like he's doing something that's just really cool.
Yeah, 3 years of text probably not going to make a news story.
Right.
3 years of emails probably not going to do it here. Yeah, I'm with you. I think this is extremely romantic. And I guess he knew from one of their first dates he wanted to marry her.
Golly.
But again, he could have backed out any time.
Yeah, for sure.
He chose.
You never noticed.
He chose to finish it up. So total romantic. Shout out to this guy.
Pretty smart.
Ian. Good job.